The CPU must be getting desperate, having us digging so closely to the Forbidden Zone.
Cybertech activity has been increasing in the cyber city of Euclides. I guess they are trying to get a hold of all the Euclidean artifacts before the Virotechs. Speaking of which, did you hear about the new hunter that took down the Virotech that was attacking Cygnus?
Yeah, I heard that the Virotech was not like any Virotech we've seen before. You think that he was made using Archelian artifacts?
Perhaps.
It's probably why the CPU has lifted the ban on Cyperian artifacts.
I heard a tale about the new hunter that doesn't use Cyperian artifacts.
That's crazy. Probably just... Wait, I heard something.
Well?
It's an Achillean artifact, all right, and it looks pretty advanced. This will give our troops the edge we need.
And that is why I cannot allow you to have that. Who said that?
Show yourself, damn you!
Hand over the artifact.
Don't think because I'm a Cyberneer I can't defend myself, Hunter.
Another dangerous Euclidean artifact. I cannot allow this to exist. This won't be harming anyone now. Nightshade here. The area is secure, but the artifact was damaged in the battle. We will also need some medical attention. I have some downed hunters.
Copy, Commander Nightshade. Sending in the medics. HQ requests your presence for a briefing. The new Hunter Greenstyle uncovered a new threat in Cygnus.
Greenstale? On my way. Nightshade out. New threat. I wonder what he found.
Neves, you're here early. Did we get some new artifacts in that I didn't know about?
In a manner of speaking.
What are you studying so intensely? That's the new hunter. The one Nightshade had brought in. Why are you researching him?
Something the other hunters that returned from Cygnus had said about him piqued my curiosity. I was trying to find out more about him, but we don't have any records of him being built or programmed by the CPU.
He's not the only one. Nightshade wasn't built by the CPU either.
I know, but we know who his creator was, and he was programmed by a Cyperian artifact from the CPU.
Nightshade seems to know him well. Maybe he's his brother or something.
According to the record, Nightshade has no brothers. The Cyberneer that created him never got the chance to create another before she died.
So, what has you so curious about Greenstale anyway?
I was going over the programs for the hunters that returned from Cygnus, and I registered new battle programs I didn't give them. Some of them were pretty advanced.
Well, maybe they were messing around with illegal rogue programs. It was bound to happen with the Cybernet down.
That's what I thought, and I was about to question them on that, but they told me Greenstall showed them how to self-program. That piqued my interest.
Oh no, Yvette. Not this again. We've been through this before. I know you thought you saw something in the records that suggests that cybertechs have the ability to learn, but you are mistaken. The only learning we do is through program upgrades.
Are you sure about that?
Navets, what are you wearing?
Oh, these? The hunters said they learned their new battle tactics from memories of watching Nightshade fight. That had me thinking. I've analyzed thousands of Cyperian artifacts containing battle programs. What if I can learn to use them? Maybe even you, Alias, since you've analyzed all those artifacts on Cyperian war weaponry.
Oh no, Navets. Don't drag me into this. And don't let them hear you talking like that. They might arrest you for downloading rogue programs. You know the CPU is cracking down on that.
Don't worry, Alias. I have a feeling things are about to change around here. If what Greenstall told the hunters is true, we may no longer need the Cybernet. Besides, I already know it's true. I'm not wearing these for show.
You plan on going into the field? I can already see you have your mind made up on doing something stupid. But promise me you'll be careful.
Don't worry, Alias. I know what I'm doing, but I'll be careful. But you should reconsider your position. With my battle program knowledge and your weapons knowledge, we could be an unstoppable force. I'll see you later, Alias.
Impressive. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
It's okay. I guess I'm just a little anxious to use these.
Been talking with the other hunters, I see.
They confirmed suspicions I had about how we were designed. I wanted to see if it was true.
Well, this is interesting. If a Cyberneer is on board, this bodes well for me. Perhaps you can help me. I'm trying to get the CPU to reopen the Cybernet. I was going to have the hunters study the information rather than be programmed by it. However, the CPU isn't going for it.
I'll see what I can do. I'm Cybertech Unit Navets, by the way. You must be Cybertech Unit Greenstall. You are the one that took this Cybertech down.
He's an impressive unit. A shame he was working with the Virotechs.
How were you able to defeat him?
I got lucky. He underestimated me. Had he known I was a far more capable fighter, I suspect I wouldn't be standing here. I took advantage of that to learn his technique so I could use it against him.
The hunters that fought with you in Cygnus did say you were analytical. You don't talk like a normal hunter.
I wasn't originally a hunter. I have more in common with you than I do the hunters. I had to undergo some intense training to gain my fighting abilities. You know, if you ever want to hone your skills with those eyes, you're more than welcome to use my training facility.
Thank you. You think I could join you on your next mission?
The hunters might not like that. A Cyberneer in the field. However, your knowledge from analyzing Cyperian artifacts might benefit us on this mission. Why not? They said you were down here. So, this is the Cybertech everyone's talking about. Impressive, isn't he? I fought better. Yes, so you have. Anyway, Hunter Command needs us for a briefing in 5 minutes. I'll be right there. It was a pleasure talking with you, Nevets. Go ahead, I'll catch up.
I've seen all the files on Nightshade. There is no record of him ever fighting a Cybertech like this. What's he talking about?
Ever notice the scar above his left eye?
Now that you mention it, I do. I always wondered why he never let that thing heal. His body is more than capable of healing a wound like that.
I suspect it has something to do with the unmarked grave he visits every day.
It's probably the gravesite of the Cyberneer that created him.
No, her grave is marked. I believe the unmarked grave belonged to his brother.
Nightshade had a brother?
He never talks about him, but I would wager a guess he gave Nightshade that scar.
What happened to him?
I don't know personally, but just from knowing Nightshade so long, I surmise it has something to do with the accident. You see, the Cyberneer that created Nightshade was working with a very advanced but very dangerous Euclidean artifact. I believe she was attempting to make another Cybertech with it, and it went horribly wrong. The lab was destroyed and Nightshade was the only one to survive the accident, and when he emerged, he had that scar. I suspect he keeps the scar as a reminder of the price he paid for his abilities.
That would explain why the CPU banned all Cyperian artifacts programmed by Euclides.
Euclides' ideas were pretty extreme. Nightshade must count himself lucky he was able to handle Euclidean programming, where his brother could not.
That's why he never shares his programming with anyone. Well, he's not going to like that the CPU has partially lifted the ban on Euclidean artifacts and started looking for them in the Forbidden Zone.
Probably not. If you excuse me, I have a briefing to attend. I'll let you know when I'm going on my next mission.
Okay, thanks.
In position, Commander. Taking out the front gate. Take out that tower.